guys, welcome back to King Oles. It ended Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United. Ended Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 1. Shambles all round for Manchester United today. I mean, honestly, they just absolutely had to balls that one up. They balls that one up so badly today. It is absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Casemiro is now out. For the Arsenal game. We're probably now going to go on and lose that Arsenal game. Now, I mean, yeah, we balls that one up bad. We really did mess up today. We messed up badly. Really bloody badly. We messed that one up. I mean, honestly, I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed how we've absolutely gone on and just screwed that game over. And it happens every single time as well. Every single bloody time we get into a good position to be able to try and take over these teams, we just have to mess it up. We just have to bloody mess it up. It just consistently happens. It just consistently happens. Every time we get into a great position and we look like we're able to go on and challenge for something, you just have to balls it up or mess it up in some way or some form. You just have to screw it up. Today, we could have put so much pressure on Arsenal. So much pressure on Arsenal today. It was unreal. If we won that game today, then possibly won that game against Arsenal on Sunday, then pressure was going to be able to get put on Arsenal. But no, of course, you have to mess it up in the last couple of moments of that game. It happens every single time. This Manchester United team consistently cracks under the pressure. It always happens. It always happens. They always have got to crack under that pressure. Somehow or some way, they've got to crack under pressure and then absolutely bottle it up. As soon as we're able to get into some good positions, it's literally in our DNA at the moment with how much we're messing that up. This is Manchester United. We're not meant to be cracking under pressure like we did today. That's the reason we lost that game. Because players get way too over excited. We're about to get a second place and be able to put pressure on Arsenal. And then, you get overexcited and mess it up. Also, I mean, yes, Casemiro is our best player. That's why I'm annoyed that he's being booked and is suspended for the Arsenal game. But what on earth was he doing putting in that challenge? Why on earth is he sliding in like that? Mate, you knew coming into this game. Oh, yeah, there's a chance that I can miss that huge game against Arsenal on the weekend. But you just dived in like an absolute clown. What are you thinking? What on earth was going through his head when he decided to just dive in like that? How stupid do you have to be, Casemiro, to do that? We're gonna lose to Arsenal. We are losing to Arsenal. Playing like that. We're not winning against Arsenal. We are not winning that game. There's no chance in hell we are beating Arsenal. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. It's not happening. Our best player is out. All our best plays start from him in that midfield. To win the midfield battle, we need Casemiro. We literally, if you watch our games, we rarely win the midfield battle when Casemiro is not on the field. No matter who it's against, we rarely win the midfield battle when Casemiro is not playing. So, yeah, absolute screwed that one up badly. Honestly, I can't believe our luck today. Oh, it's just always got to happen. It just always happens. We just always mess it up or screw it up like that, like how we did today, and crack under pressure, get overexcited, and that's what you get. That is what you get for being overexcited, just about it. And yeah, it's so frustrating. I just can't believe our luck. I can't believe it. I mean, well, I can because, like, if I'm being real here, I could see that bloody happening from an absolute mile off. It was coming from an absolute mile off that we were going to bottle that up today. Honestly, it was I could see it. It was coming for days. You could tell we were going to not win that game. Like, it was so obvious that we were going to somehow find a way to screw it up. Oh, and yes, we bloody did. Yes, we did. We certainly found a way to screw that one up for ourselves. What absolute jokers some of these players are. Like, oh, it's not hard. Just don't crack under that pressure. That's our issue, and that is why we will lose to Arsenal. Arsenal have built a solid team they have got at this moment in time. Arsenal, they know they're in a fantastic position. They're in a great position. They're not cracking under pressure. The issue is with this team is they're just obsessed with cracking under this pressure. It's unreal. Like, just no matter who's in charge, no matter who the players are, it just falls apart and players crack under pressure. Like, what are we going to do to change? Like, honestly, I just can't believe the luck. I can't believe the luck at Manchester United at this moment in time. Oh my God. Anyway, we're going to do some player ratings. We're going to do some player ratings for Manchester United, not Crystal Palace. Can't be asked doing them. David Aaron goal, 7. I mean, honestly, he made some great saves, especially that amazing one he made in that first half. What an amazing play save that one was. I mean, yeah, thank God De Gea was playing for us today, because if he wasn't, we probably most likely would have gone on and lost that game today. So, yeah, thank God David De Gea was playing. Very important player today for us, and yeah, thank God De Gea was playing. Thank bloody God he was playing today. Otherwise, yeah, we were not winning that game. We were not bloody winning that game if it wasn't for him. And yeah, honestly, I can't believe it. Oh, can't believe how we've messed that one up. So yeah, De Gea gets a 7. Wan-Bissaka gets a 7. I thought he was very good as well for the majority of the game. So yeah, fair play to Wan-Bissaka. I thought he was solid today. Varane gets a 6. I thought he was decent today as well. Martinez, I think I'll give him a 6. Yeah, he was all right, but yeah, just again, I'm just so bloody disappointed. I just can't believe our luck today. Luke Shaw, 6. I thought he was pretty good on the ball whenever he had it today, putting some good challenges, good solid tackles. Luke Shaw played pitching today, so fair play to the guy, fair play to him, putting some good challenges, good tackles. Today, Luke Shaw, fair play. Casemiro, I'm annoyed with him because, you know, like, you just didn't need to do that. You did not need to make that challenge. You did not need to just slide in like that and just get yourself suspended. Like, he knew that he could have got suspended and he just did it. But he can get a 6 anyway. But it could have been a 7, but nah, he got booked. And now we're probably going to lose to Arsenal. Eriksen can get a 6. Thought he's decent today, winning the ball back well. Anthony was awful. He can get a 5. Honestly, like, what on earth was he doing? What on earth was Anthony doing today? I mean, what was Anthony? I mean, he wasn't overly bad, but like, I don't know, like, he's not playing amazingly well at the moment, and I don't know, it's a weird one. I hope he eventually settles in. I really do hope he eventually is able to settle in, but oh my God, every time we crack under the pressure, they've just got to do it every single day. Every single time. It's got to happen. We always crack under pressure when we get into some great bloody positions like this. Such as today, where we could have closed that gap on Arsenal, got into a fantastic bloody position. But no. It did not work. It did not bloody work today. Of course it didn't. We had to just screw it up as per usual. Oh my God. I just can't believe it. I mean, I can, because as I said earlier on, I could see it coming from a mile off. If you were watching that game closely, then you would be able to see That goal for Crystal Palace was coming a mile off. It was always going to bloody happen. Oh my God! We're gonna lose to Arsenal. And that would be 2 games in a row which we failed to win. How do you draw to Crystal Palace? How on earth do you draw to them? They're 12th place. I just can't believe it. How you just go on and mess it up to that joke of a team who have that absolute who have chance of 2-year-olds. I mean, how on earth do you draw to them? Oh, can't believe it. Bruno, I thought, was decent today. Good goal as well from Bruno. Bruno can get a 6. Rashford's 5, but obviously we didn't really get much service because, let's be real, we were awful today. Weghorst gets a 5. I mean, yeah, he took a few decent touches, showed a little bit, but yeah, let's be real here. I just know we're gonna lose to Arsenal. That's why I'm annoyed, because that means it's 2. We just failed twice in a row to win. It's always gonna happen. When just consistently cracking under pressure, this team, they're just obsessed with it. Obsessed with consistently cracking under pressure, failing to win these games. You need to beat these easy teams. We could have gone into that Arsenal game with some great momentum, a great place in the table. But no. You have to screw it up. Oh my God, please do drop a like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already done so. It would mean a lot if you could, of course. So we're halfway through the season now, and guess what? That was the game today, which was the game that we had in hand on Newcastle. We had a chance to go 4 points ahead of them. No, we're only 1 point clear. Only 1 point clear of them. It's all to bloody play for now. We are awful at closing down gaps. We just are obsessed with cracking under pressure, consistently screwing things up. Joke, Fred, 5, McTominay, 5, and Garnacho, 6. Oh my God. Who is my man of the match today? Who is my man of the match? Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard. Honestly, I don't know who I'd bloody give it to. But I mean, who do you give man of the match to? Who do you give it to? Who is actually... I'd give it to David De Gea. I'd give it to David De Gea today. Yeah, he made some great saves. You could say Wan-Bissaka as well. I mean, at the end, the important tackle we made, because also at the end, we could have actually lost that game when Crystal Palace made that run, but luckily Aaron Wan-Bissaka was there to make that amazing tackle. But we could have lost that game if it wasn't for Wan-Bissaka and De Gea. If it wasn't for those two, we would have lost that game. If it was not for Wan-Bissaka and De Gea, we would have lost today. So, yeah. I mean, it's... I just can't believe it. So, yeah, look, you know what? I'll give it to Wan-Bissaka because of the great tackle we made at the end. But, yeah, guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you're new. It would have cost me a lot if you could, guys. Drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Because, honestly, at this moment in time, it's an absolute mess and shambles at Manchester United right now. Honestly, it's so frustrating every single time. Every single time we're in a position like this, it just gets screwed up. It just gets screwed up every single time. So yeah, as I said, De Gea 7. Let's go through them again. De Gea 7, Wan-Bissaka 7, Varane 6, Martinez 6, Shaw 6, Casemiro 6, Eriksen 6, Antony 5, Bruno 6, Rashford 5, Weghorst 5, Fred 5, McTominay 5, and Garnacho 6. I mean, the thing is, though, is before the goal even happened, I was annoyed because Casemiro obviously got suspended. So, like, I was already annoyed. I was already previously annoyed at that. Obviously. And then you just have to, and then it just annoys us even more. The mood went down for literally all Manchester United fans as soon as Casemiro got suspended and got that yellow card. Then that Crystal Palace they had to just score that. Oh, it wasn't even. Oh, it wasn't. I mean, it was a decent free kick, but like, it was like, you just give away such sloppy. It's so sloppy how it came about. And yeah, it was always going to happen as well. Like, you can't deny it. It was coming from a bloody mile off. Like, it was always going to happen. We were always going to have to mess that one up. Because at the moment, it's just in this bloody club's DNA, just to screw it over. But yes, we need squad depth. We need players, and we haven't got it. That's why we're struggling as well, because players are now getting tired, because we're playing bloody every 3 days. So it's tough. We're going to lose to Arsenal, because we're playing every 3 days. We had to put out our best team today. What would I rate Erik ten Hag? I mean, what I would rate Erik ten Hag today, probably around, I don't know, like a 5, because he should never have started Casemiro, because that would have happened. And then I don't know. Like, no, actually, you know what? No, he started the best team possible. Oh, he should have took Casemiro off at half time. Oh, I just don't know. Like, Palace deserved something out of that game. They honestly did. Palace honestly deserved something out of that game. And I can't deny it. I can't bloody deny it. Crystal Palace deserved something out of that game. So fair play to them for getting it. But it's Crystal Palace. You can't draw to them. They're 12th in the league. And all their fans are bloody 5-year-olds singing along to Glad all over. Or whatever the bloody song is. Oh my God. I can't believe how just dodgy this team is, and just how inconsistent it just can be, and how much of a mess it is all the time. Oh my God. Please do subscribe if you haven't already done so, guys. It would have cost me a lot if you could, because obviously, yeah, not a great position at the moment for Manchester United. I'm going to put out a quick poll before I do end, but yeah, I mean, honestly, can Man United beat Arsenal? I mean, playing like that, we're bloody not going to win. We're not going to beat Arsenal playing like that. Trust me. Playing like that, if we think we're going to win, we got another bloody thing coming for us. We're like, playing like that, we stand no chance, mate. We stand absolutely bloody no chance if you play like that. And without Casemiro as well, without Casemiro playing like that, and all, like, we're not winning. I'm sorry, but it's just not happening. It's not happening. And honestly, like, coming into this game previously, like before today against Crystal Palace, I thought, like, yeah, like, we can beat Arsenal. Let's just hope that Casemiro doesn't get a booking, and then yeah, we'll be all right. But no. We just messed it up. I knew it would happen. And just after that, like, I know, in my opinion, it kind of just hypes that Arsenal game down now, because we're not coming off a win anymore. How do you beat City but draw to Crystal Palace? I just didn't think it was possible. You beat City, but you draw to Crystal Palace. I just don't get it. Like, they just couldn't be asked. They cannot be asked to be there. You could just tell from the off. Oh my God. Please subscribe if you're new, guys. It would be good if you could, because this Manchester United team absolutely did my head in today. Absolute jokers. All the time. Every time you get into a great position, every time we get to put pressure on these teams, we just crack under pressure. I mean, honestly, players are tired. We're playing every 3 days. I guess that might be an issue because players are worn out after that Man City game. Possibly that's an issue. If that's the case, rest our best players and play other players. Some of our other play. Actually, you know what? If we did that, we probably would have lost the way that our first team. Actually, no, because they were tired. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. To be fair, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I just don't know what to think. With all that performance, with that Blade performance today. But yeah, all I can say is that Manchester United, we got some bloody work to do. People who think we're going to win the league, I'm sorry, it's not happening. We're not winning the league this year. I'm sorry, but I don't know. Well, like we're not even going to be in the title race. Yes, I think we'll get top four fairly comfortably. We're not going to be in a title race this year. Man United fans who think that, like, I mean, before this game, I was kind of considering that, but now let's just forget about it. Just forget about it because it's not going to happen, is it? It's just not going to happen. Let's just forget about title hopes and just, oh my God, let's just, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I just think we just forget about just winning the league now because it's not happening, is it? It's never in a million years happening. And the reason because of that is because the owners won't spend our money or their money or the clubs. Oh, I don't know. So we're not spending money. That's why it's not going to work out well for us. And yeah, basically we are absolutely screwed going into that Arsenal game now because they are. Oh, let's just hope they're born up. But yeah, they don't have a game midweek and we do. The thing is, I don't understand it though. Like Arsenal had their game rescheduled for Manchester City. That game that was played called off. They had that game rescheduled for Feb. Man City and Arsenal had their rescheduled game for February in a midweek game. Oh wait, no, the reason we didn't is because we've got the bloody Europa League run of 32. And that's another extra game as well against bloody Barcelona. So that's another extra game that we've got to play. Twice against Barcelona in the Europa League run of 32 because we couldn't bloody get out the group stage. We could get out the group stage, but we couldn't win our group stage with teams like Real Sociedad and two other nobodies. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, absolute bottle jobs. Absolute bottle jobs. So frustrating. So annoying. So frustrating. Guys, let's just give up and just not even think about winning the league because it's not going to happen. We just need to try and just get top four at this rate. We're not like people might say, oh yeah, like we might not win the league, but we could be in a title race. We're not in a title race. Playing like that, if you like pick up results like that against Crystal Palace, then nah, just give up on it. Just give up on it. A performance like that against Crystal Palace and a result, just give up on it. Just give up on it. Like it's not happening. We had a chance to go second place. Second place we could have gone today. Close the gap on Arsenal. We could have been that team to stop that Blade Banter club from winning that league. But nah. Like, oh my God, it's either City or Arsenal. One of those two. Not us. Because we just basically what we did today is we basically just handed that league title over to Arsenal. That's basically what happened today. We basically just let them bloody have it. We literally just let them have it. And because we're just absolutely messing around, ballsing around, messing around that whole game. The second half was the most dead half I think I've ever watched from this Manchester United side under Erik ten Hag this season. Well, in a long time anyway. Apart from that play, like Brentford one, obviously. But like, it's the most dead half. That was the most dead second half I think I've ever the most dead game as well I think I've ever seen from this Manchester United team. Then you have the pundit say, "What an amazing game that was to watch." It was boring. It was boring to watch. We looked absolutely shook. We looked shaken, shook today. Like, we did not look right at all. Yeah, Crystal Palace, it's a fantastic result for them. Fair play. Like, it's a great result for them. For us, like, this is the last thing we could have hoped for. A draw. A draw, a draw, a draw, a draw, a draw. Who draws to Crystal Palace? Even Chelsea beat them. And Chelsea are awful, mate. Chelsea are absolutely awful. And even they got a win over them. I mean, midweek fixtures, mate. I mean, guys, midweek fixtures are killers. They are absolute killers. Having to play about 3 bloody times in a week. My God. Our schedule is horrible as well. Our schedule is just horrible. The amount of games that we've got coming up. Oh, nah, it doesn't look good. I'm sorry, but it just does not look good at all. The schedule we've got coming up. Oh, just the amount of games that we've got. Like, I don't mean like really. I'm not saying like we got really hard teams, but just the schedule that we got coming up. Oh my God, we got Palace again in like 2 weeks. Geez, so basically, geez, we're playing like we're playing 3 games in 6 days next week. 3 games in 6 days. We've got Arsenal on Sunday, Forest on Wednesday, Reading on Saturday. That's 3 games in 6 days. Oh, then you've got 4 games, one after Palace. So that's 4 games that's 4 games in 10 days. 4 games in 10 days. When do you see that? And then that's 7 games in 13 days. 7 games in 2 weeks. Usually it's played 2 bloody games a week. Or 3 games in 2 weeks. The World Cup. Everything's killing us, man. Everything. Oh, my God. Messed that up bad. Messed that up badly. Bottle jobs. We're just obsessed with just messing things up when we're in good positions. Like when obviously a few years ago, where we could have where we were in a position to get top 4, and where I think loads of other teams around us were dropping points and all. And then with the last game on, then we had to drop points against a mid-table side. And that's exactly what happened today. Teams around us have been dropping points. We made City drop points on the weekend. And then we have to just go on and drop points ourselves. I just don't get this team. I just don't get I don't know the words for it, but I just don't get it. It just happens no matter who the players are, no matter who the manager is. I mean, how do you only score 1 goal against Crystal Palace? How did we only score 1 goal? This is Manchester United. Well, I mean, I know whatever their stadium name is, Selhurst Park or something, Selhurst Park. Yes, it's a tough stadium to go to, and we literally never bloody win there. Like last year, we lost 1-0. I mean, yeah, what an improvement that is from the last season. I mean, honestly, I honestly do question. I just honestly do question some of these players at times. Let's have a look at the stats. 39% possession for Palace, 61% for Man United. 10 shots for Palace, 15 for Man United. So 61% possession for Man United. I mean, we had better stats. We did bloody nothing with the ball. I think that was an issue today as well. Oh, my life. Obsessed with just screwing things up all the time. Like, why do we always do it? Like, why does it always have to happen? And like, we just consistently like mess things up like that, just like all the time on a consistent bloody basis. It just happens all the time. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're new. It would have cost me a lot if you could. I'm going to wrap it up here in a few minutes, guys. But yeah, I'm absolutely gutted. I'm absolutely gutted. I mean, the results today, I mean, yeah, killer, absolute killer, as we know. It feels like a loss. Of course it does. It basically is a loss because we've lost 2 points. So really, in my opinion, a draw is basically a loss because we didn't win the game and we lost 2 points. So it's basically a loss today. And basically, we've missed out on going second place. I just don't. I just. I can't believe. I just messed up so badly. I'm absolutely gutted. I just find it unreal how on earth like we've somehow just managed to just screw it over against Crystal Palace. Them of all teams. Them of all bloody teams. Crystal Palace. How do you draw to Palace? Chelsea beat them. We got them again in a few weeks. We need to literally win every single one of our games from now on. We need to literally win like our next bloody 8 games. Then you can afford like an awful result like again. Like, but no, I mean we can't really afford anything really, but we could have gone 6 points behind Arsenal or something like that. But no, now we're 8 points behind. It could have been 6. Yeah, it would have been 6 points. 8 points, and if we beat them, it would have been 3. It's such a killer. I swear to God, we must beat Arsenal. This is a must-win game. I mean, every game's a must-win game, but no, we must win this game. Arsenal, in my opinion, this game against Arsenal, in my opinion, is our most important game of the season by far. This is our most important game of the season going up against Arsenal. We're not going to win it. We're not going to win it. Casemiro's not playing. Our confidence is going to drop as per usual. Hopefully, Ten Hag can keep it under control. Fuck's sake! Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching the video of King Holes. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. Peace out.